My hair appointment is in 15 minutes, but I want to yap a little before I jump and go there. So I realized that one of the first part of me that I fell in love with was my hair. I remember in 2016, almost a decade ago, when I felt very frustrated about my hair while being a young adult in medical school. I remember being so angry because every salon I went into, I would always hear, "Your hair is too strong. This your hair." I mean, I would be charged three times regular price. Yet, when my hair was being woven, I would hear hisses and curses over it, and I hated it. Hi, my name is Feke, and welcome to my little thought corner, where I ask myself questions to document my thought for my future self. Today is May 21st, I think, 2025, and the reflective question is, what is the first thing you love about yourself? The thing is, wooden or plastic combs have broken in my hair. Hands have gained muscles by combing it, and funny part is, my hair was relaxed, yet it was problematic. I had done what people said would work for my hair. I have used different relaxer for, but my scalp always suffered for it. I had scars, I had burns, and I'm still trying to recover from. Yet my hair still was not soft, at least soft enough. And if it did, it was brittle. I lost half of it, and I just collected dandruff in it. You see, I have a sensitive scalp, and the slightest burn was hell. My hair strand required about 45 minutes to marinate with the relaxers, but my scalp could only endure 20 minutes of torture. So picture this for me: 20 minutes after sitting down with relaxers, my scalp would just enter torture chamber. Maybe that's why I have a high threshold for pain. Anyways, that fateful day I was feeling frustrated. I asked myself, why do I even have to relax my hair? And it dawned on me that for the first time in my life, while I understood the idea of why I had to soften my hair, it didn't fully sink into my hair why I was softening it. It's like I know why, but I had not processed it. You get to soften my hair for, oh, for why? Why was I softening it? If God had given me this beautiful hair, why did He make it so hard to maintain? I mean, what do people in the 1500s, 1400s, how did they do their hair? I'm sure there was someone like me who existed with very hard hair. What did they use? And I'm sure it wasn't relaxer. So I started to do what, you know, every ADHD person will do, and and I went to the dark web. Not literally Google. I just googled it. Thankfully, that was the era air girls were reclaiming their natural air, and I consumed so much data. By the time I was done, I hated relaxers. I know. The thought of it pissed me off so much that I knew what I felt was unholy. I understood why they were invented, what they did to us as Afro headed people, and I hated it. That research echoed what I'd been feeling, what I'd been constantly hearing as a young Nigerian girl. Your hair is too hard, bleach your skin, you'll be prettier when you're lighter. Me, on Ivy caramel skin, baby. Big ups to my pops too, because for as long as I remember, this man would always hype up my skin and tell my skin was gorgeous. So I never felt inferior about my skin. Anyways, back to the issue. Where was I? Oh yeah, or the lose weight so you be sexy kind of comment. Unfortunately, I've always been skinny as well, so I kind of haven't had to do that. Anyways, all of those compliments made young girls feel like so something wrong with their beauty standard as a continent. And I'm sure that in the early 1500s, we had our standard of beauty, full hair, big body, different shades from different tribes, and we could even tell what tribe people came from by their body size, by the way they style their hair. We could even tell what position in reality they were in based on how they style their hair, what their body shape look like, what their nose, their ears. We could just tell what tribe this is. Our physical form was a working identity, but for some reason we threw that away. Started to convince ourselves that we're not good enough, that we're not pretty enough, because some people from a different continent worked on us. Oof. I am reminded of all the ways we have come to hate ourselves as a continent without realizing it, and I am appalled. Knowing our culture, our traditions, our clothes, our food, our aesthetics, our skin, our facial structure, our hair. To be honest, I catch myself doing those things, hating our very culture. And I get irritated at myself because oof, I don't blame the colonizers, at least not anymore. I don't think we can continue to play victims when we have fought so bravely to take back our freedom. I blame us, me, you, the teachers, the leaders, our parents, for not doing the work of fighting for their individuality, for forgetting to also fight for themselves, because they were the first mirror to which the new generation first saw the world, and they didn't reflect who we truly were as a people, as a tribe. I truly and deeply acknowledge the works of our past heroes, but if a nation is only as good as our people and we fought freely and bravely for our people, what people did we bring back? I don't know. I'm just sharing my random musing and misplaced anger. I also don't have full information about things, but I hope to one day know better and my view can change. Maybe as a continent, we lost it someplace else, but in that moment in 2016, I had to take back what was freely given to me. I had to shed every knowledge I knew about standards, beauty, air, morals, values. I had to go back to my roots. I had to go back to the one, to meet with the one who created me, to find out who I was. And my hair was the beginning of it. My hair was the beginning of a rebirth, and I stayed with it. I learned it, stayed with it, loved it, and learned how to keep it. I have loved it, I have cut it, I have dreaded it, twisted it, but I have stayed with it. And I am blown away by how much I have come to learn as a person. Yet, I am angry that there's still so much for me to learn as a Nigerian and as an African person. Not just for me, but for my generation and the younger ones to come. But for today, I acknowledge the journey of self discovery and I honor the first step I took, which is my hair. I do have a love and hate relationship with it. I still think relaxers are insufferable. Straighteners have helped me. Shea butters have helped me. Straighteners have taught me patience. I love my hair and I wear it boldly because it is full, it is long, it is my identity, and I do love showing it off. So, dear stranger, I hope you love your natural hair and you care for it in the most comfortable way you feel, with healthy relaxers, treatment, or not. And to my future self, I still hate relaxers. Don't make me use them. Mine is still very hair. Mine is still very hard, but I love it. I hope that you're still in love with R, because after all, it is numbered by the one who loves you. I love you today, and God loves you more. See you next one.